All right, class of 2024, we are looking at your course selection sheet. Please remember to write legibly, as many people will be having their hands on this document, such as your counselor, your assistant principal, possibly our registrar, and maybe even me, your principal. So please write neatly on this sheet. Go ahead and fill in your first name, your last name, and your current ID number, as your ID number will travel up to Newman Smith with you. We also want to know if you've been accepted into the IBA, which is our International Business Academy, so please circle either yes or no. The due date to your advisory teacher will be filled out by your middle school counselor. Well, let's begin. Looking at your first line of options, you're going to choose one program of study. Here at Newman Smith, we offer 8 programs of study. Now, you've heard about the programs of study through one of our first slides from the Texas Education Agency. As of the year 2020-2021, your first year in high school, all incoming freshmen will be asked to select a Texas Education Agency program of study. The programs of study that we offer: business, STEM, construction, hospitality, multimedia arts, human services, education, and manufacturing. If those names sound familiar, it's because they are on the helmets that we just went over. So go ahead and choose one program of study, and you'll do that by circling. So I'll be an example here, and I'm going to circle that I'm going to go into the construction program of study. After I circle my construction program of study, I'm going to go down and I'm going to select principles of construction. I put a check mark on that class because remember, with all freshmen going into a program of study, a principles course is essentially a core class for you. Then you'll go back and you'll have your teacher initial the box of your core class placements. So here I'm going to choose to take Pre-AP English 1, and I will check and have my teacher initial. I'd already taken Algebra 1, so that means I don't need to take it in high school because I did receive the credit. So I will take Pre-AP Geometry. The social studies that I'd like to take is Pre-AP World Geography, and the science that I would like to take is Pre-AP Biology. Now I have selected 5 of my 8 courses. Remember, for your English, Math, Social Studies, and Science, you will need your teacher to initial that as well. Also remember, if you're in the ACE program or the Gifted and Talented, that your English class is Global Experience, which is under the English section. It would be double blocked with the GT Human Geography Global Experience in Social Studies. So again, your middle school counselor can help you to choose these courses. Now you have 5 courses. It's now time to select 3 electives. Remember, in high school, you must participate in at least one PE course in 4 years. If you'd like to take that in your freshman year, then you feel free to select your athletics and PE course. You also in high school must participate in one fine arts class in a 4-year plan. And so as you're making your 4-year plan, you're going to want to think strategically as to where you would like to place those fine arts and athletics courses. Your other electives would be your CTE courses, but also your language courses. So our required world language, we need 2 years, so you would choose 2 years of the same language. Now, some of you will be coming to us with credit in Spanish already. Your counselor will know which language to choose. So right now, I'm going to be a freshman, and I'm going to pretend that I already have my Spanish credit. I'm coming from Dan F. Long, and I am in the Dual Language Academy at Dan F. Long, and I already have my Spanish taken care of. So that's where I get to have a little more choice in my choice sheet. So I'm going to go ahead and get my PE and fine arts out of the way. I'm already in athletics in 8th grade, and so I'm going to choose to go into baseball because I'd like to try that athletic program, and then I will start that in the fall where they will teach me how to throw the baseball, catch the baseball, and of course, if you already have baseball experience, this would be an easier transition for you. If you're already playing soccer, then you might want to select our soccer course. If you're already playing football, select the football course. But you'll see that in high school, that athletics, they are actually separated out by sport. So please choose and select the sport that you would like to be a part of. For fine arts, I have been in band the last 3 years in middle school, and I'm going to continue to be in band. So that's going to take up one of my fine arts credits. I'm now at 7 classes. Since I already have my language class, because remember, I came from the dual language program at Long Middle School, I actually have to go back because I am in the IBA. So I circle yes, and I have a required course that I have to take in IBA. So I'm going to get to choose 2 programs of study because I've already taken care of my language, and I have the option of a second. So the class that I have to take for IBA is Principles of Business, Marketing, and Finance. And now I have 8 courses. I'll need to list 2 alternates. Since I already have my language, one of the alternates course that I might like to take just for fun would be Principles of Hospitality and Tourism. So I'm going to write that course in the first alternate blank. As a second alternate, if I don't get into the courses I select, I would like to try Principles of Cybersecurity. So there is your freshman choice sheet and your freshman choices. So again, good luck filling out your freshman course selection sheet. If you have any further questions, please ask your middle school counselor. We look forward to having you here at Newman Smith.